grandson of Right Thought. What are we waiting on, y'all? We still waiting on that wicked ass world to love us back? Are we still casting our pearls before the swine today? Or are we going to be those beacons of light? We're going to start loving each other. We're going to start taking care of each other. Start reaching our hands to the ones that reject us and put our hands in each other's hands. So that when our master, who we say we're all waiting on, when he returns, that he finds us doing. Not waiting on someone else to do. That he finds us doing his work. The work that we are all bearing witness to that he did in us. Are we doing that work in another today? Are we building up the kingdom today? Are we bringing down heaven on earth today? For the kingdom is within us. See? It's not out there in the world. Our master taught us well. The world is against us. The world is the embodiment of the flesh, and the lust thereof it will do. Believe me. But we are the embodiment of the spirit, man. Where there isn't any of these rudiments and chains holding us. So we're free to love today. See, because that's how other people know who we are. Because we are loving to one another. See, we're taking care of each other. We have all things in common. So we share all things amongst each other. We got to do that for each other now. We can't look to the world and looking for the world to help us. We got to invest in each other. You see? Those of a like mind. Those who are out here struggling together. We're all out here struggling together. We're all out here struggling together. But we got to be willing to pitch in to each other and invest in each other, which is investing in self. When you bless another, you're blessing yourself. You reap what you sow. So whatever you sow, what you sow. And it says, he who sows in tears will reap in blessedness and joy. A lot of times it's hard for us to plant that seed. Sometimes we do it with tears in our eyes. But what are we going to reap when the time of the harvest comes? That's what a true husbandman keeps his mind on. The true farmer, he keeps his mind on the harvest when he's doing the toil. And sometimes it's back-breaking work and sometimes it hurts. But what did Yahushua say? Take my yoke upon you and learn of me. Because it's easy and light and it ain't hard to do. It makes life a whole lot easier. And that's the truth. And so we have to share that with one another now. Take it from the world because the world rejects you. And give it to where it belongs. Do not cast their pearls before swine. Or they're going to turn and rend and trample them under their feet. The things that you give. They're going to trample it under their feet. And turn and rend you. So it's important that we love one another and have all things in common as one. Now. So that when our master come, who you say you're all waiting for, he finds you doing. He finds you laboring. What does he say? The laborers are few. It's only a few that are in this weed overrun, decrepit garden, trying to prune and be tender keepers of it. So which side are you going to fall on today? You're going to still keep kicking against the pricks and trying to give your valuable jewels to swine? Or now are you going to pour it back into the household of faith, back into the brethren, the Meshakim, the ones who are in this fight with you, because we are soldiers in this fight. And a lot of times you didn't know your enemies. You didn't know what you were doing, but you should know now. And we who stand on this side, under the banner of truth and love, under the insignia of that lion, we stand together now, we band together, and we share and we love one another again, and take care of each other in this last hour, and be pleasing to our Abba Yah one last time. Silawam Yisrael.